Sit back. Sit back. It's the Looney Show. You know what up.
You talk about the current administration as well, to not have a little knock at them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how? Like how?
What? I mean, it's a knock on them because of the simple fact we know that they're doing, that current administration is doing like very illegal stuff, and they're using this as this to sit there and put a stain on, Obama's legacy, to sit there and bring up why is it that they're talking about Pras Michel. Pras Michel is a member of the Fugees. He's a non-vocal member of the Fugees, but he's a member, and he has been being charged with money laundering into money funneling into Barack Obama's reelection campaign from 2012. Okay, this is 2025. Now, I just feel personally that with this going on, that it's a distraction with everything that's going on with the current administration.
I agree.
And the thing about it is, the only reason is that makes it juicy is because the simple fact Obama's name is attached. Okay? That's what makes it juicy, because someone was doing something illegally in the name for him.
Yeah. I actually agree with you, because I was sitting and thinking, because currently at this present moment, the Epstein files are unveiling. And it's a lot of things. And the only thing to get mega off of concentrating on this is if you throw Obama's name out there. So, I mean, this does kind of make sense. But unfortunately, we really can't get distracted. Like, at the end of the day, Obama is not our current president. That was done and gone. Unfortunately, I need y'all to keep it real and keep it focused. You ain't holding Bush. None of the Bushes accountable. Reagan, nobody for that past presidency. Why do you want to keep resorting back to Obama? Get over it. We're currently in these times. Come on, get back on track. Be focused. Understand what is going on.
And I agree with that. I'm gonna piggyback off that a little bit when you say stop. Focus on the people, on the presidents that have caused harm to our country for the last 40 plus years. That's what you have to sit here and really look at, and it's easy to sit there and pinpoint. I always say, do not sit here and try to point and blame, especially at the presidents who have historically done the greatest things that they could possibly have done at the times that they were doing it. And to say it, hate to say it, they were all blue.
And I'm sorry. Take it how you want. White America, unfortunately, you cannot make any decisions for anyone else. Your decision making has been revoked. Because your decision making harm everybody, including yourself. It does not benefit anybody else. You are focused on the wrong things. You are being distracted. Instead of worrying about what is going on, that their current president is doing exactly what he has done to his companies. He's robbing them blind. He's stealing all their money. And then he's going to just escape and go and run off to a private island. And that's what he's doing to America. So if you do not wake up and understand what is going on, why are you concerned about what happened in 2012? And we're currently in 2025.
It's also the fact that this is what the Department of Justice decided that they wanted to sit here and go after, because of the simple fact that Obama's name was attached, especially to campaign funds. So there was, I was like, they're mostly investigating to see if, of course, there was anything nefarious going on, or even Obama even knew about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, there is actually, I was like, this, and the thing about it is, with his administration, there is the least amount historically of corruption of any administration of any president that's ever been in office is the Obama administration.
Yeah.
There's no scandal. They have the least amount of any administration in the United States history. So there's nothing there, more than likely. Because of course, you know what I'm saying? First black president we're talking about. Squeaky, squeaky.
Now, I want to piggyback. For any of those who would say, well, you said that was back then. Well, look at currently what's going on with Trump. The things that he have committed may have been back then. That does not apply. Well, it does. Because it speaks on the character of that type of individual. You want to sit there and say that this person contributed to the funds does not speak on Obama character, but the Epstein files speaks on Trump's character, which is current president, and that is important. Context is always important.
It is very important. And speaking of the Epstein files, the funny thing is like they mentioned the most, the people of whose name is mentioned the most. It's Trump, Obama, and Clinton. They're top three. Okay? They are top three mentioned in the Epstein files. And it's just like Donald
Obama
Trump.
was in there?
Huh?
Obama was in the file?
Yeah, it actually makes sense because of the simple fact of the timing of the Epstein files, because this was the time that he was president when they were gathering all this information.
We need to clarify. Obama's name wasn't mentioned as visiting an island. It was mentioned as they were constantly bantering back and forth because he was a current president.
No, that's what
in
I'm
the
saying.
email. No, it has to be contents. No.
No.
Especially when it comes to the name Obama in an Epstein file.
I
we
know
have
that.
to be clear.
No, I know that.
Contents have to back it.
Yeah.
He was not on the island, guys.
No. That's not what
His
I'm talking
name
about.
was constantly mentioned in the email because he was the president, and they were constantly going back and forth joking about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just like, he's mentioned a lot in the files because of the simple fact, a lot of the times when these things were going on, he was president. Okay? That's all I'm saying. About
he was not on the island.
No, we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about 14-year-old girls and Obama.
No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like whose names were mentioned the most in the files. And the thing about it is Donald Trump, of course, was number one. Barack was two, but the thing about it is when I say the difference between Donald Trump and Barack Obama's names being mentioned, we're talking about Barack Obama was number two, and he was number two, and like not even close to number one. There was 2,000 times mentioned more than Barack Obama. Donald Trump's name was mentioned 2,000 more times than Barack Obama.
And guys, we already know.
And he was number two.
If you're black, they can't keep our names out their mouths.
It's craziness.
So you already know what that's about.
Yeah, this is about like literally trying to.
But all this with Praz is a distraction.
Yeah, and it's to bring down the legacy of a man that he is so jealous of, that he is just, he envies. He has such a deep-seated envy for Barack Obama. It's crazy.
Hold up. Maybe he wanted to suck his peen.
I wouldn't blame him.
You know they obsessed with the peen. The BBC. Oh my God. If he had BBB, mean big.
Stop it.
Bill. Then he definitely want the BBC.
Oh, you talking about Bill's BWC?
I think we're gonna end that here
Yes,
because we're just getting like nothing.